Alright, for today's blog I want to say about is, I work 10 to 5 today. When you see this blog, I'll be already done at work, basically. The problem I had yesterday, which I've been having now lately with my right shoulder, is it's been really bad pain. What I wish I could tell Chippewa River Industries, my DVR vendor, I can't really apply a Drylok because this year I have been having, which I had this happen to me twice this winter. I've had a hard time breathing once in a while. I never had that before. And I've been having shoulder trouble, and my right knee been giving me more problems too. I can't really apply a Drylok because I can't really tell CRI this. That's what Chippewa River Industries is short for. That why I can't apply a Drylok is because I can't really do any jobs there. I got a bad shoulder. I can't raise that right arm so much, and there's times like yesterday, I wasn't even at work doing anything. And I wasn't at work yesterday because I was off. And I had so much sharp pain in my shoulder. I had it in my shoulder blade and the part towards my neck connecting to my shoulder. I had to take ibuprofen for the pain, and yeah. And that's where I don't want to tell CRI. Right now I'm looking for a full-time job in retail only because of things. I have health problems happening now, and like why I got started a Patreon is too, my vehicle's starting to go downhill. Eventually I'm going to need a different vehicle to do my YouTube and going to work. You know, right now I got a part-time job, but I need a full-time job because I need the medical benefits. And, it ain't easy. And then right now I'm hemming and hawing if I should film the Eau Claire Shopko that's on Claremont, you know, right across from St. Sacred Heart Hospital. And then there's times where I think about maybe not. My husband said don't, because there is a lot of car accidents on Claremont, really. And it'd be hard to get out of that Shopko because of the high traffic. And, yeah. So mainly when I do my updates on Shopko, it's going to be at the Lake Cali one that's known as the Chippewa Falls Shopko, just so you all know. Because that is closer for me. And I will take even Shopko in this and say, whenever the Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin Shopko sells their fixtures, I would like to get at least one little hand basket from them and maybe one call box, help call box, you know. So, with my Patreon, I'm trying to right now, before I do any exclusive videos, it's just gonna be me trying to pick and choose ones off of my YouTube, because I know I got a couple, one or two maybe on my Patreon that are not retail only, but I want to have that more strict to retail only for my Patreon. It's to help people mainly remember these retail stores that are closing, where in our 20 years, the little kids will not remember these stores, but they'll be there where you can watch and see what these stores were. You know. But, like, you know, with that, like I told my husband, I lucked out on that, steamer that I had bought from Charlotte Russe, is because, yeah, it works. It just is missing a third prong is all on the power cord, but, yeah, because I think Charlotte Russe are trying to get me to change my mind and buy the one that they wanted $75 for at the time. I said, no, I'll be fine with the $50 one, even though it has an issue. Yeah, it works, so that's what makes me happy, you know. And that's another thing, too. I have foot issues, too. Like, I don't want to remind CRI, so I can't really stand in one spot for very long. Just because of the way my foot is. My right foot is fine, but my left foot, I got a pinched nerve in. And it would hurt really bad if I stand in one spot for 8 hours or more. And there's another reason right there why I cannot do factory work at all anymore. My body is also going downhill just like my car is. It's a funny thing to say, and because my car, it needs a new donut in the exhaust. It probably needs different rotors and brakes, and yeah, and it would be running smooth, I mean. But it would cost thousands of dollars that my husband and I don't have. And like right now, I don't really want a little car because of things, because I'd have a hard time getting in and out of a little car. That's why I tried telling my husband. He says, well, if you want to trade off your Trailblazer and get a cheap enough vehicle that we could afford, you're going to have to go from an SUV to a little car. And I'm like, no. If I have trouble getting in and out of a car, I'd be wanting to get rid of the thing within 6 months. And that wouldn't help us either. And that's why I don't want to tell him. That's where I kind of really wish, if Chevrolet wants to be my YouTube channel sponsor, I would allow them, I love Chevrolets, But, yeah. So, part of me is just kind of hoping on this that maybe, but when people don't realize how bad my shoulder is, it's like I can't really do carryouts at all. I can't do the cart pusher job anymore, not like I used to. It's all because I got a bad right shoulder and a bad right knee. And lately, the other problem I've been running into is now customers are turning me down on doing a carry-out when when they notice that I'm trying to rub my shoulder because it hurts really bad. So, yeah, and then they'll say, we want a man to do this. And they'll tell me that flat out, and then I have to get the head cashier involved and telling them. And they're like, oh, really? I'm like, yes. So I just let the head cashier talk it over with them. It ain't my fault. I don't say no, because like Walmart said, you're not allowed to say no and turning them down on carryouts. That is grounds for chewing out. but like I said, if anyone wants to be my Patreon, it's like you could just do $1 and I'll be fine, a month, Not to sound picky, $1's $1, Just so it's just to kind of help these retailers be remembered. I'm even doing the same on YouTube pretty much, but it's not retail only on my YouTube, so it's more of like a blog channel.